and welcome to my next video series, where I will go over all of the steps needed to design a module for use as a custom adventure, small campaign, or a full-blown epic, depending on how much effort you wish to put into it. I will attempt to cover as much detail as possible within each section of the overall series. This is so I can provide you an overall template that will allow you to create your own modules, be they for personal use, sharing among your own community, or potentially making money off of them via third-party RPG markets such as DM's Guild. Many of you will already be experienced DMs who have gone through the process of creating your own adventures and campaigns for your players. As such, some of the information in this series might be a bit repetitive for you. However, I hope this series will still be of use to you in making use of that expertise, but instead applying it to the Fantasy Grounds software. The overall goal is to provide new and experienced DMs with enough information to be just as creative within Fantasy Grounds and take advantage of much of the automation that the software provides. This way, you can focus as much effort as possible on the overall story, rather than have to deal with the mechanics of setting up a new campaign. I should state that I'm currently working with an early access release of Fantasy Grounds Unity. As such, things might change slightly as we progress throughout the series. I will do my best to point out these changes during subsequent videos, and once FGU has officially been released, potentially go back and re-record those videos that need adjusting. Additionally, I will be using the Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition rule set and have it based in the Forgotten Realms world. The reason is mainly because that is both the rule set and the world that I know best. However, while many of the concepts I will be discussing in the series can be taken to other worlds within the D&D genre, such as Eberron or Ravenloft, with only minor adjustments, these concepts won't necessarily apply to other rule sets outside of the D&D genre, but I honestly don't know as I don't use other rule sets at the time of this recording. With that in mind, let's move on to the first topic of this particular series, which will mainly apply to newer DMs, so anyone who has experience creating their own adventures could potentially skip the next video. I do, however, invite you to watch it anyway, as you might find a different way to do things that might make things a little bit easier for you. Or you may see something that I'm doing that is a heck of a lot more complicated than it really has to be, which, let's be honest, that wouldn't be a surprise to me.